Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Drive. Today we have a very beautiful car, a BMW, the driving machine, 4 Series GranCoupe G22 in a Brooklyn gray color. So before we start the review, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the video, help us out, go to Instagram, go to TikTok. Let's go on with the review. Let's start at the front, because this 4 Series GranCoupe has strictly been designed for sportiness, but it should be above the 3 Series. It should make it more extravagant and very charismatic. The only thing that you can see at first sight are those beaver-like kidneys. They are very big, of course, but this is the new design language. They're kind of in this champagne gold, but what is interesting at the front is the flaps beneath this grille. When the engine needs cool air, it opens those flaps, lets cool air go in, and if it doesn't need it, it reduces it for drag. This gives us a CV of 0.26, which is very impressive. Then, of course, openings here on the side, those are fake, but they maybe help to let the air travel through here, go through this vent around the tire to reduce drag. Then we have this laser light at the front, which is very good because at the full light, it beams up to 500 meters in front of you, which is very good. Let's continue and look at the silhouette from the side, because elegancy and sportiness was combined, and also beautiful design on this particular view. So the car has measurements of 4.85 meters in length and 1.80 meters in width, which makes it bigger than the 3 Series. But then you have some beautiful things like those air vents that are really nice integrated into this side view, like the door handlers that are seamless integrated in the door. Very nicely made. Some black elements, this beautiful gray color. It looks very nice from the side. We are coming to my favorite part on this BMW. I like the silhouette a lot, but my favorite is this powerful rear end. Why? Because it combines sportiness with elegance, and especially those beautiful taillights here. I love the design. I love that the line is coming from here, from the side, around the corner, around this very sharp angle, and then finishing before the numbers plate start. This is really, really beautiful automobile design, in my opinion. Then it continues here. The exhaust pipe has this very interesting form, kind of rectangular, but with some cuts and angles, and then this fake diffuser, it really is, but it looks nice, is here to give the sporty touch. Let's open the boot to see how much space we actually have. So for that, you can press either this button or on your key to open it. So we have 470 liters when the seats are in a normal position. If you fold them down, you have 1,290 liters of capacity. It is a large boot, but the only problem is, because it is a coupe-like form, you will have some restrictions in the height of your boxes or whatever you're trying to get into the car. Let me open the hood and reveal to you the B58 engine in its most advanced form. So the engine has 374 horsepower and 500 newton meters of torque out of a 3-liter turbocharged engine. It can accelerate the car from 0 to 100 in 4.7 seconds and tops out at 250 kph. How that sounds, you're going to find out right now. Welcome to the interior of this beautiful 4 Series GranCoupe. So what appears to be leather is sadly not. This material is called Sensatec, and you can see it has a beautiful color combination of this cognac seats with the black dashboard and black elements in here. So there is no leather, but it really feels like leather, and it's a very nice feeling touch to it. I was confused at first because I thought it was leather. Beautiful steering wheel, of course, with all the elements you need. Aluminum pedal shifters, very nice. Beautiful center in here. You feel comfortable, but you always can tell the 4 Series was designed with sportiness in mind. So the speedometer is it is a digital speedometer, but it shows you the most important thing for a driver in normal mode even. So the RPM gauge and the speedometer on the left, on the right side, you're not confused. Then you have the infotainment system, the screen in the middle, of course, typical BMW. Very simple health climate control with those air vents, radio button still on a BMW from 2020. So this is kept very simple. Now today, of course, to be up to date, we have this ambiente light that you can change. We have some silver elements. It is nicely made. We have a head-up display. Imagine you're driving and you want to concentrate on the road and just change the tune or make it a little bit louder. You can do it with your finger. So for example, I want to listen to music. I just rotate my finger to the right side like this. We have a Harman Kardon sound system, which is very good, as you can hear. Very clear sound. If I don't like the tune, just change it like this. And same thing around. What is also very good is we have an on-demand navigation system which is connected to the BMW cloud, so you always have a live vision of what is happening around you and where you're currently at. So that is very good. Welcome to the back of this 4 Series GranCoupe. As you can see, I'm sitting a little bit uncomfortable, to be honest. I feel like the space is not enough for me to be in. Since this is a GranCoupe, this is not the main concern. You would travel with your children in here and they would have plenty of space. So for me, the driver's position is in my position, so I only have like 2 centimeters of knee space left. My headroom is also limited to 2 or 3 centimeters. Then you have this armrest that you can use to just chill around a little bit. I have to say, the plastic here in the middle is very cheap. I don't like it. Even the noise is not for a premium segment car, which this should be in the middle class. At the front, of course, 2 air vents, climate control, very simple health, to be honest, and 2 USB-C charging options, and that's it. All right, friends, welcome to the driving experience of this BMW 4 Series GranCoupe. So since we are on a sporty bit, I will change it up a little bit and drive a little bit more sporty before we get to a normal kind of drive. You have multiple options, but I'm going to go to Sport Plus. So you have to press Sport and then again Sport. Now you are in Sport Plus. And I'm going to turn off the DSC because we have an XDrive system. Perfect weight distribution, 50-50 weight balance, and it should go around those corners pretty nicely. So let's see, manual mode, let's go. E-boost. Woo! Wow! Turn here, accelerate out. It let the rear slide a little bit. Beautiful. Wow, that is something interesting. Very fast shifts. So first of all, the suspension works over those bumps. It's insane. It really is beautiful to drive, man. This is very surprising. I'm now in Sport Plus with the DSC off. The all-wheel drive system distributes more of the power to the rear wheels, and it let those rear wheels slide a little bit more when going inside into a corner and stepping on the throttle. So I'd oversteer in the first corner. I was driving there a little bit faster. Beautiful to steer, beautiful to control. I felt everything very nicely over the steering wheel, and I felt it inside of this cabin, of course. Very nicely made. This is very surprising. The bumps, you cannot feel the bumps and the shocks. It's a very bumpy road, but this is nothing. It's really nothing. You can really turn here. You see that? It oversteered because it was a little bit slippery, but then the all-wheel drive system, the front wheels kind of pushed me forward, and it let the rear slide a little bit, but just enough so I can turn out of the corner the fastest possible way. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm really surprised on how this drives and behaves. It is very, very interesting and good to drive, man. Wow, man. Beautiful fast shifts. Bam, bam, bam. This Steptronic is very good. Let me start from 0 to 100 just to check it. I'm in Sport Plus, DSC off. No launch control, just stepping on the throttle now. Boost. Wow. That was 100. Hey, let me tell you something, man. This car is really, really good. It is a really good and sporty car to drive. BMW never breaks its promise. Best driving experience you can get in a normal car. This car is for somebody that likes to travel a little bit faster, that maybe wants it harder around in the weekends on mountain roads, but still wants to take his wife and children for a good drive. And just by that couple of minutes that I've driven it, I can literally tell the XDrive system is brilliant for somebody wanting to drive faster around corners. It feels brilliant. Go into a corner, step on the throttle a little bit, rear wheels get loose, it oversteers, but then it notices that it oversteers and it pushes the front wheels or gives more power to the front wheels to get you out. But this is programmed so nicely that I really feel like I could drift every corner and I will never crash or anything like that, or rotate, for example. Brilliant, brilliant. This was the sporty drive. Now let's take it for a normal drive. Okay, let's find out how it is in a normal behavior. So for that, I'm going to put the car into normal mode, into comfort. You have comfort, you have Eco Pro, you have 3 of those sport modes, and you have kind of an adaptive mode which you can set so it understands in which environment you're in, if you want to drive fast or not. It does it itself. So now I am in comfort mode. It's kind of rolling around at 1,000 RPMs. Suspension is easy. It's very nice. You still feel that this is a sporty car, but it's not aggressive or anything. The steering wheel is also easier. It's not that strong to turn. What I like is, of course, that we have some nice gadgets like this one, for example. Eminem, let's listen to him a little bit. Sport Plus, tack! Again, Sport Plus. Woohoo! That is nice. It's really nice because the e-boost at the 48-volt batteries kicks in and then gives you a little bit more throttle and a boost when accelerating. The throttle response, to be honest, is very direct in Sport Plus. It's insane. You tap the throttle, it revs instantly. Very nice job, BMW. I really like the car. Whether you like the design or not, that is something you have to know for yourself. But driving this thing, very nice. So I think you got the message, friends. I wish you a beautiful day and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.